Hello, everybody, and welcome back. Today we're playing Don't Starve together? What? Although, unfortunately, I'm not actually playing with anybody. But that's fine, because it is a different game that can be played solo, even if it is supposed to be like the multiplayer version of Don't Starve. So here we are, we're playing. Last week we did a little skip, a little break from Don't Starve. We played the game Spiritfarer, I think it was called. It was really good. I really liked it. But we're back in Don't Starve. Like I expected this to happen. Take a break from Don't Starve, come back to Don't Starve. That's what was gonna happen. So here we are. We're gonna host game. I've got plenty of worlds already, but we're gonna create a new one. We're gonna do survival. Friends only. So if friends do want to join the game at any point, that's fine. I'll let them. But I will be recording, so I'm not really gonna enter Discord and chat with them. We can alter the world generation a whole bunch if we wanted to, but I'm not going to. This is a video. Normally, I would... where is it? I would make... Where is it? Where is it? I think it's down here. Where? No. I would increase the amount of stuff that's around. Normally, that's what I would do. And then something else. I think it's the events where it says default. I think I would turn them all to always. That's what I would do. But we're not doing that. Caves. We have caves. Mods. Do we want mods? There's loads of mods that we can add. As you can see, loads of mods. What we're going to install is there was specifically, where is it? Just a really useful one. I think it's food values, right? Yeah, I think that's the one. And then there's client-side mods. I do like the burning timer, so I'm going to turn that one on. Combined status. I don't actually know what that does, because I've always had it on, so I don't know what it's like to not have it on. Geometric placement. I also really like that one. Boss indicators. I thought that was just part of the regular game, honestly. I didn't know that was a mod. I'm going to turn that on. And then, I think that's it. I think that's it. No wall attack is pretty useful. A mini-map HUD is also pretty cool. Should I turn that one on as well? If you think I should turn any of these off at any point, or if I should turn them on, then, let me know. But otherwise, that's what we're going to do. So we have mini-map, geometric placement, combined status, burning timer, boss indicators. No wall attack. I think I'll turn that one on. And then we have food values. That's it. Alright. We are going to generate world. We're going to have to skip ahead because this usually takes a while. Alright. Character selection screen. Man, oh man. I have always had trouble with this screen because honestly, so many great options. Naturally, I am drawn to Woody. I think he's hilarious, but also amazing. He's just great. Wilson, he's the OG. Wigfrid's also pretty cool. I really like Weber as well. I remember back in the old days, whenever, in order to get Weber, you had to dig up a grave, find Weber's skull, and then put the skull into the grave, I think is how that works. Wickerbottom's okay. Wendy's pretty good. I think she's actually one of the most powerful ones in terms of combat, just because she has the ghost friend that's amazing at combat. So she's really good. But then, I don't really know, because the last Don't Starve series we did was with Wendy, so probably won't be doing a Wendy run. Now, Don't Starve Together also has, not you, a skill set for every character, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool thing to consider if we want to consider that. But man, there's just like so many choices. So what I'm going to do is click on random. But first off, let me just say, where is it? I also have Wart unlocked. I unraveled a whole bunch of cosmetic items that I unlocked from playing the game a lot, and I was able to not buy, but unlock Wart with the in-game currency. I didn't actually spend money, which is pretty cool. I still have these two locked, though. So those are the next ones on the list. But anyways, we're going to click random, probably be upset with who we get, and then continue playing the game. That's the way it is with random, you know? Like, yeah, I don't want to make the decision, but no matter what decision it's going to make for me, I'm going to be a little bit upset. Unless it picks Woody. That'd be cool. I wouldn't mind Woody. So, I'm not allowed to choose an outfit right now because it doesn't know who it's going to be making me play as. So, let's continue. Let's hit the go button. Somebody is making a whole lot of banging noises. I don't know why. Click go. We're here. Oh no. What's this guy's name? Warley? Warley. I actually like Warley. And the reason is, he gets the portable crockpot, which is pretty cool. But well, look at this though. We spawn next to a touchstone. That's pretty good. Juicy berry bush. Let's go ahead and click these berries. Why not? Wow. 200 sanity, 150 max health, 245 max hunger. Or, well, 250. That is actually very high. Normally it's 200 for characters, but this guy's got 250. 250, 250. Man, that is really high. So, here we are, back in the world of Don't Starve, but it's a different game. Isn't that something? Isn't that crazy? We're not playing Don't Starve, we're playing Don't Starve together. And here we are, playing as Warley, doing the things, getting supplies all over again, like we've done many times before. Look at that, though. Look at that. Pig Village right there. This is it. This is the series where we go far. And since there is no, like, adventure in this version of the game, the only goal that we have is just to see how long we survive. So, this series, unlike the others, is going to be just, you know, how long can we make it? It's going to be a long one, hopefully. I mean, if I'm good at the game, it'll be a long one. If I'm bad at the game, it'll be a short one. So, well, I'm not great at the game, I'll be honest with you. But here we are, chopping down trees. It's the life. Honestly, if the real world was like Don't Starve, apart from the giants that come and wreck your day, it would be very enjoyable. Just being able to make an axe with some flint and sticks that are just around, and then chop down trees with it, like, pretty easily too. Doesn't take much work. Look at this, chopping down trees all day. It'd be pretty cool. Although, you know, dying in darkness, that's not so good, I'll be honest. But I think we can manage it. Out of all the survival games that you could, like, become part of, Don't Starve's probably one of the better ones, right? Well, Minecraft is probably the best. Maybe. I don't know, I die a lot in Minecraft, so I'd probably, like, if I was, well, I have a hardcore world that I have never died on, well, obviously, and, it's because I'm careful, because it's hardcore, you know, I don't want to die, so I'm super careful. I make sure to always be on full health, always have a bunch of food, don't take unnecessary risks, all that sort of stuff. So, you know, having the danger of being, having one life to spend, makes me a lot more careful. So I think that if I was actually in the world of Minecraft, then I probably would be fine. And the same thing for Don't Starve. I wouldn't take unnecessary risks. Wow, look at this. Bit of marble. Interesting. Yeah, no unnecessary risks. Don't need them. Don't need those unnecessary risks. What I do need is a shovel, because then I could dig up all these stumps. That'd be nice. Now, what was I saying? What survival worlds would be best to live in? Yeah, but then you have to deal with the fact that you're isolated, right? So, like, no matter what game you choose, well, it does matter. But, like, Don't Starve, Minecraft, Raft. What else do I play as? Don't know. but like survival games are generally you're alone, and that would probably cause you to go insane. So, yeah, I don't know if I would want to pick a game that you're alone in. But like Stardew Valley, that's technically a survival game. It's more of a simulator, maybe. But either way, I could definitely make do in that game because you're not alone. You're actually with other people doing things. It's great. So, like, honestly, if you had to pick a game that you would be put into, and all the mechanics were, you know, how they work in the game, but for you, like, does that make sense? I think my question makes sense. If you had to put yourself into a game, what game would it be? And why is it Minecraft? I wouldn't eat that one. Buddy, what you need? What do I need? Oh, gears would be cool, but I don't have pig skins. There are pig skins over there. Ashes for all this stuff, and beefalo wool for the living logs. Well, I'll make sure to keep you in mind whenever I have those things. So, yeah. Whenever I have some beefalo wool, whenever I have pig skins, I'll come back. Because having gears, very good. Now, I need to make a fire. There we go. We've got a fire. That was easy. You know what? Skyrim would be pretty cool to live in. I'm still thinking about games that you could put yourself into. But Skyrim is dangerous. Like, unless you're in a town, pretty much every single thing in the world wants to kill you. So, plus, I wouldn't be the Dragonborn. I'm just me, you know? Well, maybe I would be. Because you do play as the Dragonborn in the game. So, if you got put in the game, would that mean that you get to play as the Dragonborn? It doesn't make sense. I don't know how that would work. Why is it so gross here? I hate this swamp. But man, they just killed a tentacle spike. Whenever it's daytime, I'm going to come back and pick that up. I would like to get the monster meat too, but that's not going to happen, is it? They're going to eat it before I get down there again. What other games are there? Call of Duty? I mean, that's just real life, isn't it? Alright, let's set up this crock pot, and let's also set up the fire. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, crock pot. Let's go ahead and cook up some stuff. There we go. I don't know what that's going to make, but I'm pretty sure it'll be good. Now, the thing about Warley is he's a picky eater. And that's I mean, it's supposed to be a negative, but honestly, not that bad, because in all the games of Don't Starve I play, one of the first things I do is get a crock pot and start cooking all the food that I pick up. I never really just cook it on the fire. I don't do that. I don't know why, but I don't. So, the negative effect of not being able to eat any foods unless it's been cooked in a crock pot doesn't really affect me super much. Super much? Very much. So here I've got some ratatouille. 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 We've cooked up most of the food. See, watch. I'm frankly offended by the mere suggestion. I wonder if he's French. Should we give him a French accent? I'm frankly offended. I can't do a French accent. Campfire. It's got a minute left. I should stoke the fire. Should you? Okay. I really want to get the hammer. That'd be good. Alright, let's dismantle this. Pick it back up. That's why I love it. Portable crockpot is amazing. But you kind of need it though. Because you can't eat food that you gather in the wild, you have to have a crockpot. Making a portable crockpot, I mean, that just makes this character playable, right? Otherwise, he wouldn't be playable. I mean, well, he kind of would be, but it'd be a little bit more dangerous. Anyways, we are looking for rocks. I would love to find some rocks, get some gold, get some other things that you need rocks for, like the hammer. Oh, look, there's a rock. Let's close the mini-map. I don't really need that right now. Ooh, there's another pickaxe there as well. 2 gold from this one. There's gold in them rocks. A little bit of marble as well. Cool. pick this stuff up right away. Man, I do like Don't Starve. And yeah, this is a serious contender for games that I wouldn't mind being put into. Colony Survival's pretty good too. It's a bit like... I don't know how that would work though, because are those people? Like, the colonists in the game, are they people? They don't speak or anything. It's kind of weird. I don't know if I'd want to be surrounded by those, because they're like drones. They're not really people. Alright. Now, we've got plenty of marble. We'll probably turn them into marble seeds. There is a mod that lets you do that, but I've learned that I'm pretty sure you can just do it without the mod. We'll have to find out whenever we get a science machine. If we can do that. I'm pretty sure we can. Otherwise, the mod is actually pretty useful. Whenever I say seeds, I mean you can turn the marble into marble beans and then grow them so that they double the amount of marble you get, which is pretty useful. Especially in a game where you're not trying to beat the game, you're just trying to survive as long as you can. And since there would be a limited amount of marble, it would kind of suck if you used it all up, you know? There's never a limited amount of wood, though, and that's good. So you can always make log suits, which aren't as good as marble suits, but they do offer protection. Okay. I'm still looking for stuff. Well, actually, I don't know what I'm looking for, I'll be honest. I'm just kind of wandering around, speaking, you know? Just kind of blabbering on about random things. Can I make a backpack? How do you make a backpack? Oh, you need a science machine. Oh, okay. Ooh, a graveyard. Very cool. If I was Wendy, I would set up shop in the graveyard because you can place a bunch of flowers on the graves and it like upgrades the graves. Whoa, look at all these guys. Hello, everybody. This is actually very good because loads of grass. Look at this. These grass geckos just drop a whole bunch of grass. I'm super happy about this. I was looking for grass, and here we are finding a whole bunch of it. Fantastic. Now what do we need? We can make the hammer, so that's good. I did actually want to make my base by the portal, but also the pig village is right up here. Do we want to make the base by the pig village or the portal? The only reason I would make it by the portal is because the touchstone is there. So I'd be able to... I don't know, if I died, I'd spawn in my base, and that's pretty good, especially for winter times. If you remember from the last series we did with Wendy, and with Woody, I died in both of those series, but respawned at a touchstone that was like a million miles away from everything. So, as the Woody character, that killed me. I died because of it. Because I couldn't get to a source of heat. Well, actually I died because of a wolf that was still around my stuff that I went back to. I almost died the same way as Wendy. I died, responded to touchstone, ran back to my stuff in the freezing cold, and then a wolf was still there. But luckily, Chester was taking the damage, so I wasn't worried. Dismantle. Okay, so birds. Hello, cardinals. Okay, yeah, we're gonna make... Actually, though, because if you make your base by the village, oh, when the full moon comes out, all the pigmen turn into wolfmen. We don't like that. But we do like that there's a bunch of grass right here. That's pretty good. Maybe I will make a base. At least nearby, right? There's a wormhole right there. At the cost of sanity, I could go through there. I'm also getting hungry. Shall we have some food? There we go. I'd prefer some variety. Right, so as Warley, him being a picky eater, not only does he have to eat things that come out of a crock pot, but he has to eat different things as well. So if you eat one thing, so I've made 4 ratatouilles. If I eat one, it gives me a big old boost to my hunger. A lot more than what it would normally give. The next time you eat it, it gives you the regular benefits of ratatouille. If I eat it again, it will give me less. So right now, if I eat this, it should probably give me like 12. So we're at 138, 158. Okay, so it gave me 20 hunger when it's supposed to give 25. So you understand how that works? Diminishing returns on the foods you eat, which is a Minecraft mod as well that I actually really like. I like having to make different kinds of foods in Minecraft. Oh, we're just over here again. Okay, well, I mean, wasn't exactly worth it, was it? Alright, we do have to make another fire, though. Can we make a fire pit? No, we need 2 more rocks. Well, I guess we'll have to make do with just making another campfire. So, without further ado, let's place that. Can I eat petals? I can't eat petals! Oh no! What am I supposed to do with these? Because normally, you would eat petals to restore health. But I'm not able to eat petals. What do I do? Oh. I guess I just let them turn into rot then, yeah? Plant all these pine cones. Drop the flowers. And build a science machine. Because, yeah, we're gonna build a base right here. Science machine. Can I make a backpack? I can. Very cool. I've got 4 different kind of backpacks I can make. Pantomimed, rucksack red, rucksack cyan, and a backpack. Or a back bat. I like the back. Back bat. That one's the best. Now, I need... Ah, there are marble beans. Look at that. An alchemy engine is required, though, but that's okay. So, electrical doodads, cut stone, and boards. We could probably make this right now. We have enough boards. We have enough stone. No, we don't. We don't... Oh, no. Well, that was a mistake on my part. I was supposed to make a fire pit before an alchemy engine. But you know what? I guess that just means we're going to have to look around for some rocks. How long have we been recording? 25 minutes. Alright, we can go for a little bit more, and then we'll call it quits. Alright. While we're on this little traveling adventure, let's think about more games that would be cool to be put into, huh? I wouldn't want it to be a war game, because I don't want to be in a war. You know? I don't want to fight. Not that I wouldn't fight if need be, but honestly, I hate war. And there's so many reasons to hate war. War is hell. Everybody knows it, except maybe, like, politicians. Who knows? So, I wouldn't want to be in a war game. So, like, all the Call of Duties, those are out. The Halo games, those are out. Modern Warfare, well, that's just Call of Duty anyway, I guess. What else is there? Man, I'm struggling to think of games. I wouldn't want to do Assassin's Creed, because that's basically just real life in the past, right? So it's not really anything special, but you do become an assassin. And I wouldn't want to do that, because I don't want to kill people. I just have no interest in doing that. So I wouldn't want to be in a game where you play as a character that kills people. So those are out. What else is there? I mean, Don't Starve is a good choice. Minecraft is a great choice. What about... I'm really struggling to think of the games. I have like 500 games in my library, and I'm struggling to think of games. Outlast? Would that be... Would that be a good one to be put into? Remember, if you get put into a game, you are the character that you play as in the game. That's who you get put in as. But instead of being them, you're you, just in their position. Does that make sense? So if I was in Outlast, I would have to be a journalist at the Murkoff facility, which, I mean, I'm going to be honest, I don't think I would want to do that. I really don't think that would be a good idea. No. What about Viscera cleanup detail? Another interesting choice, indeed. What else? It's really hard to think of games. Slay the Spire? No, because I die so often in Slay the Spire. I tried playing Slay the Spire last night a whole bunch as the defect, the robot boy, and man, I lost every single run. I played like 6 times, and I just couldn't. I'm so bad as the defect. I can't do it. So terrible. Half-Life? Actually, Half-Life would be pretty cool. It's kind of a war game, but at the same time, you're not really like you're fighting against evil, and I do like that. Fighting against evil is like one of the pinnacles of male fantasy, in my opinion. I think it is. I mean, any males out there agreeing with me? Is fighting evil something you fantasize about? I do. Anyways, Half-Life, good choice. Good choice. What else? What else? What else? I think I need to like look in my library just to be reminded of what games exist. Because honestly, I'm drawing a blank. I can't think of anything. I really can't. Wow, that's a lot of reeds. Holy guacamoles. There's probably... Oh! I was about to say, there's probably loads of tentacles around those reeds, and I was right. There was so many. But I wonder, if they go underground, can they still be hurt by fire damage? Because if I set the reeds on fire, would that do a bunch of damage to them all? I feel like it should, and that would be pretty funny. I would like to do that. Whoa. Look, there's another combat. Oh, hello, guys. I don't want to mess with them. Although, I could lead them over to the fish and get a whole bunch of fish to eat. Or, I could get a tentacle spike equipped. Wham. Get whammed on. Get whammed on again. Whoa, that was close. Come on, then. Hit him. Come on, this way. Ow. That was painful. That was really painful. Yeah, there's just a lot going on right now. No, don't hit me. Ow. Ow. That was so painful. I'm probably going to die here. I'm going to be honest. But there is the touchstone, so I'm not super concerned. I am a little bit concerned. But not super. Why aren't they attacking each other? Oh, maybe they are. The knight seems to be going after the fish now. Okay, let's see what happens. Wow. Okay, and now the rook is going to be charging over? Maybe? No? Oh, wow. He died super quick. Those fish are 100% coming after me, right? Man, this is a wild ride going on right here. Wow. None of the fish have died. It's kind of insane. Whoa, the fish house has been destroyed. Oh my goodness, so much is happening. Let's pick up the fish though. Oh! Ow! I'm at 7 health. Why are we still here? Why haven't I left? Why am I doing this? I need to leave. Okay. We need to get out of the swamp first because it's too dangerous. It's too dangerous here. By a lot. Like it's very, very dangerous here. One of these mosquitoes will kill me. Oh no. Oh no. I have 2 minutes to get to the touchstone, which is this way. Oh man. I'm gonna get to the touchstone, revive myself, and then say that this is the end of the episode. I feel like I should just start a new game. But honestly, there's so much going on in this world. I don't want to leave it, you know? Like, There's a lot of good stuff that I have. Only problem is I have to go back and get it all in the morning. So, man, oh, this game. This game. Normally, I think I'd be upset about dying, but this time, you know what? That was pretty funny. I knew it was going to happen, and then it happened. Oh, man. What a game. What a game this is. I do only have 55 seconds left to get to the touchstone, but it should be just around the corner here. Hello? There it is. Okay, let's go ahead and haunt that touchstone. There we go. Alright. Bang! Back in the game. So, this has been a little bit of Don't Starve Together. We're playing Don't Starve Together. We're going to be playing this as long as we can survive. And then once we die and the world gets deleted because there's no more touchstones, then I'll probably start a new game because Don't Starve seems to be the popular series. People like the Don't Starve. It gets the most views. And I do enjoy playing it, so win-win, I guess. But anyways, if you think that the mods I have on, yep. If you think that I should turn them off, let me know. If you think I should turn more on, let me know. Because I'm thinking about the campfire respawn mod, which is definitely cheating. It is 100% cheating, but kind of makes the game a little bit more playable. No, not playable. That's not the right word, but being able to continue on a world like this by using campfire respawn is pretty good for a chill playthrough, at least. We'll see. Whatever you guys think. So let me know, and then I'll see you in the next one, where we go back to get our stuff, and hopefully don't die again, because that would be pretty embarrassing. Now, until next time, farewell.